Early voting is on the horizon, UTC, and there are talks about a new stadium coming to Nashville. I'm Chauncey Figures, and I'm Caleb Figures. Your news starts now. Voters in 5 states will soon decide whether to close loopholes that led to proliferation of a different form of slavery, which is forced labor by people convicted of certain crimes. Crime voters in Tennessee, and 4 other states will consider the proposal to alter the 13th Amendment, which banned slavery except when it came to prison labor. None of the proposal would force immediate changes inside the state prisons, though they could lead to legal challenges related to how they use prison labor. UTC Global Citizenship Program allowed 2 Ukrainian students to pursue all expense-paid graduate degrees until 2024. Nia Klemenkova and Arsen Martyshuk arrived in Chattanooga in August under a citizenship fully funded by donors. Here they do research for their respective colleges and manage info sessions for the Center of Global Education, where they share their cultural experience with others.
It's absolutely a valuable experience for me. And in the future, I hope to get back to my country and help to rebuild it. I believe that Ukraine will have a very bright future. So we really need young specialists, new approaches, new knowledge to, to strengthen our country.
Being here and understanding American culture, American academia, and just the process overall, will be a great asset when I come back to Ukraine, or even just when I'm here, so I can do this online too. We have a lot of opportunities.
The 2 hope to return to Ukraine to support the rebuilding efforts with the knowledge they acquired at UTC. With no ending of sight for the war, they believe all support matters.
We read the news, and the war is still going on. If you, by any way, can support Ukraine, donating, just saying about things on your social media, please do it, because every Ukrainian now needs some help from you. And every bit of your help, your information, your word is really precious for us and for our country.
A renowned journalist came to UTC to talk about former President Donald Trump. Sarah Bernstein has written a New York Times best-selling book about Trump and his family called The American Oligarchs. Bernstein was the guest speaker for the Tennessee Democracy Forum that came to UTC this week. Bernstein said the number one question she gets is, will Trump run again?
I mean, I can't see why he wouldn't, because he likes the power, he likes the attention, and the reason why people don't run in some occasions is they no longer want the bother. But I don't think that, I have not seen any evidence that that is part of his decision making, that he doesn't want the hassle or the bother of running for president. He just wants to go play golf on the in Mar-a-Lago, and he can no longer examine his letters from the North Korean leader, but do whatever else he does at Mar-a-Lago.
Bernstein closes her book with the word hope and what that holds for our democracy. Chattanooga Hip Hop Summit of 2022 was going on all last week at the Bessie Smith Center from Wednesday through Saturday. Mocs News' Marlon Carter has the story.
Chattanooga Hip Hop Summit was hosted by Cameron Grammy Williams. There were many hip-hop artists and motivational speakers who was networking and communicating with one another. There was also hip-hop artists that performed, such as Chuck Marley and Jared C. Perkins, a.k.a. Juno God King.
At first, we had a couple days. Now we got a full week. Next year, man, it's going to be bigger than big.
Juno talked about how he joined the event and connected with C. Grammy through Clout Trap, which was another one of C. Grammy's hip-hop events. The hip-hop event will continue to inspire future hip-hop artists in the area.
Chauncey, it's finally getting a little cold outside.
Yeah, our meteorologist Leo Vegas have more about it.
It sure is getting chilly around here. This is Chattanooga, so we've had 2 weeks of fall, and now it's on to winter. Temperatures will be at their coldest today with a potential low of 34 degrees. After today's lows, it will fall into the 40s and 50s for the next week. Highs are barely breaking the 70s. But the leaves are turning. We're finally seeing some beautiful transformations out there, folks. Go out and see them. Just be sure to bundle up first. Caleb and Chauncey, back to you.
It would be hard to beat the Tennessee versus Alabama game from last Saturday, but we still have some great matchups for this weekend.
Here is our Chris Figure with sports.
Get excited, Titan fans. The Tennessee Titans and Nashville Mayor John Cooper has agreed to build a new stadium in Nashville. The plan must be approved by the Metro Council, and once approved, the construction could start as soon as next year, with the stadium being completed by 2026. The stadium is estimated to cost $2.1 million. This week's high school game of the week will feature the Marion County Warriors and the Eagles of Signal Mountain. You can catch the game on the CW Chattanooga, where kickoff is slated for 7:30 p.m. You can also catch some football this weekend. Week 8 of college football matchup will feature number 14 Syracuse at number 5 Clemson. Chip Kelly returning back to Eugene, Oregon to face his former team, the number 10 Oregon Ducks. Number 20 Texas at number 11 Oklahoma State, and 6-1 Mercer Bears versus your 5-1 Chattanooga Mocs. Back to you, Chauncey and Caleb. That's it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on our Facebook page. And the news continue on our Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a good weekend and stay safe out there.